8th month of the fiscal year, it appears that a number of departments are really doing a nice job of managing their budget, and what I'm looking at is a significant surplus if expenditures continue to happen in the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th months of the year. And if you look at the bar chart on page 8 with total revenues versus total expenditures, there's a significant delta there. There's a significant gap between the revenue that we're taking and the expenditures. So my question is, as we enter the 9th month, what do you see as that surplus moving into fiscal year 15? And how do we make sure that we don't see a significant uptick in expenditures in 4th quarter of fiscal year 14 so that we do carry that number forward into 15 and possibly 16?
Yes, well, we're looking at approximately 27 million higher fund balance than we had budgeted. And the question, I think, isn't so much what is going to happen in the 4th quarter. I mean, our projections anticipate all the expenditures that we have budgeted for the 4th quarter. I think what will drive the budget next year is our programmatic expenditure increases, pensions. We have contractual increases next year in all 3 union contracts, other contracts that have escalators as well. So I'm not, like I said, I don't believe that will, the 4th quarter, any spending that happens the rest of this fiscal year will be the primary driver of, our expenditures next year.
So I know you don't have a crystal ball, but what do you envision the end of fiscal year 14 to look like for? Now we're at 27 million. Do you think that's going to be a static number, or will that number tick up a little
It
bit?
could be slightly higher. We have, sales tax continues to be strong. We're being conservative. There's no reason to project, any higher than we are kind of on this month-by-month increase basis. The way we're gradually ratcheting up sales tax, so higher rather than lower.
Thank you very much.
Councilmember, if I may, just read between the lines of your question. Our directors understand that we don't have a policy of, spend it or lose it, and you should not see a spike at the end. We expect them to offer their budgets and stay within their budgets, and then savings come back to the general fund. Councilmember Nguyen. You are in the queue, Councilmember. Was that inadvertent?
No, ma'am.
Sorry.
No, ma'am, I'm sorry.
Councilmember Bradford.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning. Director Dow, did I understand you correctly to say that you were projecting an increase in property taxes?
So our sales tax, as I said, could trend up slightly over the rest of the year. Property tax, I think we're about where we will end the year on the projection we're currently projecting.
I think Comptroller Green, you indicated you lowered your property tax expectation by how many million again, please, and why?
Well, for us, we are looking at the collection rate, and basically, this is what we would certify today. I think towards the end of the fiscal year, we may adjust it back upwards, but the only thing that we saw trending upward enough to adjust the numbers would be the sales tax.
So currently, you are projecting a $5.6 million lower rate, Comptroller Green.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Are there further questions or comments? Councilmember Costello.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, colleagues. Before I make my motion, I just want to point out that, and I did this yesterday, on page 13, you'll see our outstanding debt to the city of Houston. And I just want to note that our debt payable by ad valorem taxes has gone down almost $100 million, and I know that's attributed to Rebuild Houston, and I'm happy to see that we're starting to see that trend, so that's real exciting.
Councilmember, I don't believe there's another city in America that can say that they have reduced their debt load like that.
Thank you. I agree. Thank you, Mayor. That being said, I want to make a motion that we accept the monthly financial report for the period ending February 28, 2014.
Second.
Discussion. Favor, opposed, motion carries.